All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing here? It is 11:22 in Chicago. Uh, what do we got? We got some downside pressure here, folks. All right, on the 15s, just your triple Qs. Triple Qs were holding up pretty good on the overnight. They made a nice move to the outside, and then you got the 2-1-2, and that's it. Okay, we did have an upper there. All right, reversal, right back down. All right, so we're starting to chop. All right, so chopping could be telling us that you're either gonna, it's your indecision. All right, it's just like when we're stuck in the middle. So we'll see how this is going to come out. We got a 3-1 here. Let's see if we can try to get these things to firm back up again. Look at this 3-2 down on your 60. All right, pretty heavy. All right, so the month has been destroyed. The week has been destroyed. Shooter back down, and we got tomorrow too. All right, so that is your QQQs, and here is your SPY. All right, Spy says same thing here. It triggered with the three down shooter triggered the whole show. All right, here we are chopping now. All right, so again, when I say that chopping, that's what it is. It's indecision, right? Because it's like, and typically you're going to be selling. You should be selling them up there and buying down there, but you're probably going the other way. Okay, so just lay cool. All right, let this let this thing pass. All right, we'll see what happens there. All right, so we do have a 60 inside. We still have a long day still to go here. With 6 minutes, we're going to get a flip at 11:30. See if I can hold long enough to make that flip. All right, so coming back down here, and then diamonds. Was a big part of the break on this thing too here, man. All right, so get the 2-2 back inside, and it's just been so here we lie. All right, you got the lower low. All right, I'm still sticking with my number at 491.70. We broke clearly way through my 612 on the Qs. We'll look back at there. So I think we broke down all the way down to 601.70. Okay, 601.70 as we start to you got setting up with a 3-1 right now on a 15 with the 66 with a 60 that's green right now, but you're gonna have troubles now with the month and the week. Okay, we gotta get them back up, otherwise this thing could linger on longer. All right, so triple Qs, that's what you got there right now. And then on our SPY, when we look at our support levels, we broke through 687.04. Now we take the dip down to 681 where we at right now. Now we're about 684. Okay, so broke below everywhere. All right, so we wait to see if we can get back above 68.7, and then we'll look to when we be hunting back for 613 on the Qs. All right, if we can get some kind of relief to coming back up. All right, just go quick on the sectors, man. All right, just stick with the XLUs. These have been really good here on the day. It's still inside day on XLU. It might not even get outside a day with the way things are going right now. But this is positive. The only two groups that are really acting good now are the staples and the utilities. All right, XLP starts to come back inside on the 60, so we might start to get some relief. And then if you do, you'll start to see some of these XLPs start to break down. I don't think that the utilities. I think the utilities are strong enough just to stand on their own. But you see these staples, as I start to see them come down right now. All right, so and then you pull up the XLUs. They're not doing that. Okay, so they're doing that. So real strong in the utilities. Energy kind of gave up the day here now, but it went outside on the day, so could fight back. We'll see. Industrials did the same thing. Now we got shooter back down on days on both of these things right here. All right, so here's your XLI on your industrials. That's an about face turnaround here, big time. All right, on the daily right here. Okay. Where's my day? Let me get this off here. Where'd my day go? There's my day go. All right. XLI coming back down. XLF was already down and weak, and just piling on is what's going on there. All right, and then we know that healthcare couldn't get its act together, but I do see that the XLV is trying to get back in the game a little bit here. It is stuck in the middle right now. Indecision, just like what's going on with the Chopville right now. A lot of indecision going on there. All right. What else? XRT, the retails, we lost those. XRT, outside day downer. We got a few of those, man. All right. We got a few of those, I see. Discretionary. There you go. Another one. 3 down on the day. Heavy down. Red. Nasty. Market's trying to firm up a little bit. All right. So we'll see if anything can come back from this move. I don't think it's too devastating in the big scheme of things here. We're really only down 1%, a little over 1% on SPY. We are down 1.53% on your Qs, a little heavier, down about 10, almost just under $10. And diamonds are only down 1.18. So they can come back. They can come back. But we're really going to need some help from tech. I see Microsoft trying to come back up here on the 60 right now. That's a 2-2 back up. We know that there's going to be there's going to be resistance up at those numbers that we talked about last time. We're far away from them right now. So sit tight. Amazon is starting to move up a little bit. Amazon's been garbage for a long, long time, and nothing's been changing there. All right, so XLP continues to stay good. You lost your industrials and their energy. So right now, stick with the XLU, the XLPs, and stick with the, that's it. All right, utilities, XLP, and if any of them can come back, I'm going to call it energy. Energy should turn around and get back, but you got that day down problem now, and that's not easy. That's not going to be easy to break. All right, there you go. Another outsider was sitting on the lows here, coming down to the bottom of the hour. All right, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? A couple of retailers popped out real early. Walmart came out ripping. All right, Walmart came out ripping to the upside, and kind of stalled out with the market, when the future's coming down like they are. And here we are. We're back inside again. Every time we get going here, the sellers are a little relentless today, so it is what it is right now. So nothing's changing right now, so we'll wait and see if anything's going to happen there. Walmart did come out strong. TJ Maxx is strong. TJ Maxx is always strong. Up on the day. Look at this thing. It's such a champ. All right, TJ Maxx. It's inflation proof. It's in proof of everything. All right. Doing really good, up 3% today on TJ Maxx. Macy's tried to get going. They just didn't have the oomph to get it done. It got the 2-2 up, and it was trying. It stalled out and then died. Now, if we turn around and things start to turn around, because I'm not going to be back by the end of the day today. Look for reversals that only going to flip on 60s. Nothing cheaper than that. Okay. Don't be thinking you're going to take a 15 and make a move. It's not going to happen. It's got to happen at least on a 60, and you got to be in a place where you know that the day is vulnerable and it can move. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. So I'm looking at that Roku right now, down $9 today. Netflix down $2.50. Uh, Walt Disney down 7% today. All right. Down 6.3. Comcast lower too. Those are all in your LXC Communications group. That group ain't doing good either. Utilities and staples. Those are the two that are holding up. All right. And if the market starts to rally, they should fall, but I think the utilities will hold up. All right. Be good. Be good.